Welcome, welcome. We're on session 21 of our Curse of Strahd campaign. And it is my affiliate anniversary here on Twitch. How many years has it been? I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Actually, hilarious enough. Definitely. What, like, it's gotta be like 6. 5 or 6? Like, anyways. Hi everybody, happy Friday. How are you? How is everybody?
So, last week, you guys were traveling across the woods of Barovia to find yourselves at Kresk. You were being chased by a group of werewolves that were chasing a new artifact that has found its way into your very hands. An orb of unknown origin that seems to inflict a massive amount of cold damage to anyone who attempts to decipher its meanings. Deciding to use the essentially moving fortress that you have on hand as a stepping stone, you slowed down enough so those werewolves could catch up, and as they attempted to board into the moving windmill, you slaughtered them one by one, until eventually some, pushed back by ever so strong golden infused glass, and those dying to radiant flames of spirit guardians, you guys managed to continue on to Kresk, where you found a very strange area covered in snow, despite nowhere else being snowed in. A gatehouse that was relatively abandoned, though looked relatively fortified, and a village that was home to many scared and shy humans, and a couple of Mongol folk, people that were almost half lycanthropic, wandering around town. Talking to these two, trying to figure out what this town's about, they suddenly rushed off towards the abbey when a bell was ringing, and you could hear howling and hooting in the distance. As you moved up to the abbey, you come across a workable iron fence and the most ornate building in this village, the abbey itself. With snow cascading all around you, what do you wish to do?
I wish to play in the snow.
Roll a performance check.
First roll. On. That'll be great.
The mouse moving. Go on, Jade. There we go.
Oh no, the rest of the next session's gonna fail.
So, as you attempt to play in the snow, you find yourself somewhat hypnotized by the falling cascade of the snow coming down and melting on your face. You feel this almost serene calmness coming over you. And then you feel as if you're sprouting a beard hair, and you quickly pluck it out.
Oh. Oh no.
Ow.
I examine them.
You examine the beard hair. You find a fairly ordinary one of your hairs, though strange its location. Seems just kind of normal hair, from what you can tell. So as you guys stand at the iron gate, you consistently hear the howling coming from the big room next to you. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna check it out, even though it sounds like a stupid idea. I kind of want to know, like, what
I
we're
heard
facing
stupid idea.
this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I agree with stupid idea.
Why would you agree to that?
You had me at stupid.
You had me at idea.
Oh god. Okay, I love her for.
Okay.
We're the
It's
best.
a perfect,
Then are
it's a
you-
perfect good time to throw away our lives.
Thank you,
Yeah, we're just one of
Wesley.
those
You
groups
like-
that's just like danger. Yes.
How do you plan to look into the building? Are you walking in the front door?
Oh, you cut out there.
Yeah, he's like.
Are we
so
walking in the
hard.
front door or?
If I remember correctly, I think I was surveying the outside.
I kind of want to like peep in if there's like a window or something, just
Yeah.
see if like maybe there's like a way to like kind of view from outside at first. So I don't want to just like barge into a fight.
Ah, why not?
I mean, we could. I don't think it's great to be like a little bit like between.
Okay. Just
Like, what
making
if
sure.
the monster is
correctly.
naked or something? We don't want to walk into a naked monster bone. I don't want to see that.
Walk you in through the front door here. So who's leading the way to the noise then?
Guess I'll take lead. I'm scared.
It was your idea.
Then as you enter into the abbey, you see that the fog around here... Oh, Bib's 5 minutes away from home. Makes sense.
Oh, there we go.
You see, the fog around here seems to be almost more gentle and playful than the intense and dense fog that you come across before. It seems to flitter around what looks like a well in the middle of this courtyard. To the right, you can see a lot of marks on the floor where a lot of people have just entered into the hall to your right. You can see wooden doors that lead into the main hall, and they seem to be adorned with great wings. Who was going in the front door?
You know what? It's my bold aura arc.
Can we hear
Oh.
anything? What do we hear again?
No.
Roll a perception check.
Perception?
Okie dokie.
Oh god, I rolled it forever.
18. Though currently soft, you can hear what sounds like a stringed instrument being played in the main hall in front of you.
String
You
instrument
hear-
could be many different things.
What sounds like snapping of bones, maybe on the inside?
Yeah. That's always fine.
What is your choice?
Snapping of bones.
I kind of want to like carefully like make my way towards the door, but kind of have like a go ready in hand just in case if there is like danger coming like for us.
Okay. Then, as you have weapon in hand, and you slowly open the door, with you all here, you see inside a relatively plain room. Sitting at all the chairs around the table, you see different types of Mongol folk sitting and enjoying a meal that seems to have been provided to them.
Do they
You
have
see a
bread?
man with brown robes on the far end of the room next to the fireplace, who seems to be playing a harp alongside them whilst they eat.
Oh,
So that's where music is coming from. Okay.
okay.
They seem to pay very little attention to the door being open and you standing there, as they continue to eat.
As long as they're not really bothering us back or like attacking, I guess we could just like try to like make small talk to them and see like what they're up to, like why they're here, or, like how to get like I guess just like information.
Can you repeat that? Sorry, I kind of cut out a bit there. My internet seems to be being funny.
I was saying, since they're not like really wanting to like fight or anything, just like kind of like walk in and say like, just, sorry to intrude, but just like wanting to kind of like know some information and stuff. Kind of like why they're here.
As you guys enter then? As you enter in more deeply and see these people in front of you, you see next to you, just as you enter inside, what looks like small chicken coops, just to the side. And inside, far from the view that you had from the door, you see a rather large woman in a soiled red robe, who seems to be looking over everyone in this room. And as you enter, she's the one that turns to you and starts to address you. What is it you are after?
Wait, they're keeping a woman in a cage? Freaky.
No, in a red robe. I didn't say anything about a cage.
Keep your imagination out of this.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk to the lady in like red then.
Let's see if we can put a token down. Unfortunately, because things were being a pain, I could put much down. One sec.
I missed a lot of sessions, so I have no idea what's going on with this place.
We all assumed there was an undead giant jizzing all over the place, and that's why there's snow around here.
Yep.
Disgusting.
I mean, some
I
people
imagine
like
she's
that
wearing
are
red robe. You seem lost in thought. Do you need assistance?
Yes.
I'm bad at talking to people. They don't even see.
What kind of assistance do you need?
Do you guys have any ideas for what we might need to know of? We're kind of just looking for information.
Oh, wait, I wrote that down. Hold on.
Like, is there anything that we're like looking for at the moment?
Didn't we had to go to the hospital for some reason, right?
Hospital.
What
I have
hospital?
not been here, so I don't know what's going on.
There's a
There
hospital.
was a hospital building that you know possibly may know the location of Esmeralda.
Yeah.
And there was one in
Oh,
Kresk.
right.
So the area we are currently in, for those who weren't here, we're in a random snowy town with no snow around it other than inside it. And those who live inside are all half-were things,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
not fully turned, like still kind of human, just living in peace.
They're descendants of original creatures that were cursed by, wareism.
Bip
Like,
really
like
pissed
me.
one off.
Yeah, well, Bip came into the town just basically annoying the fuck out of everybody, so we didn't associate with her.
Yeah.
Big way.
It was poison. It was poison cake and why does your face look like that for about 20 minutes straight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay.
So rude.
While Dawn's thinking, Adriana's gonna pipe up and go, there may be something, but is there anything that you need our assistance for?
At this question, you see the woman in red seem confused.
Mm-hmm.
You see her kind of stop dead, suddenly go very stiff and straight, and start to walk very oddly around the table towards the man in the brown robe. She places her hand on his shoulder, and he looks up. Ah, I see you are unable to take their question. Do not worry, my dear. I will look after them. Hello, my righteous friends. May the Morning Lord greet you on this fine day. You're asking if you could assist us, perhaps?
It depends if there's sufficient payment. But we are just weary travelers looking for new adventures and coin. And I'm gonna look at Bip, even though Bip's not here. And I'm sure Bup's gonna be like very happy.
Your coin? It's strange. You came in here looking for assistance. I thought you to be more noble kind.
There's Buff.
Oh, we are, but if there is, you could help us, and then we could help you. Like there's, opportunity for trades and such.
I see. So you're looking more for alms. That makes more sense to me. Well, perhaps there is something you could help us with. As you can see, I have my hands full looking after the folk around here. Terribly close they are.
Are there a lot of people in this, bar area?
There is about 50 or so Mongol folk currently eating.
Where are the tokens?
Okay. Yeah, where are these tokens? What is it? Okay. So I'm just gonna nod. I'll just nod and go, yes, that is true. Is she just serving them food? Or food and drink? Or
Looking down, you can see it is edible food, though it is not particularly of high quality. The bone snapping you could hear is pretty much fairly poorly cooked chicken. They've got bits of stale bread, chicken soup, and chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
bread?
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
Chicken wings.
Does anyone want cake?
I want chicken wings.
Silver bread.
What color? I'm seeing, are they green and blue? Is that their robe?
It's just a token I have to have.
Oh, okay.
They're all descended from random lycanthropy, so some of them are doggish, some of them are cattish.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Is there a
Girls?
They're half human, half animal because they don't actually have the curse. They're half cursed.
Is there a themed color? On any banners in the room or
Uniforms.
anything like that? Or,
Roll a
uniform?
religion check for me.
Religion. Nope.
Well, you see a giant sun over the hearthstone.
What color is the sun?
Yellow.
Yellow? Okay.
But you see nothing particularly that seems to bring these kind of things together. You see that there seems to be small kind of sun things here and there, but that's all you can really see.
So, with Thermatology, I can change. It says I can alter. What was it? I can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color.
Yep.
Can I also would I be able to turn the candles instead of a flame shape into a sun shape?
Oh,
So
I
they,
don't have it
look like
turned on.
sparkles.
I would say that's reasonable.
Okay. I just want to do that for just to see if anybody reacts to it.
The Mongol folk seems more interested in the food in front of you. However, The man in the brown robe, as handsome as he is, you see as he removes his hood, he looks around and has just a wonderment in his eyes as he looks at this portrayal of the sun around him.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it such the morning of the glory? The morning Lord has hit your heart too.
I'm just gonna nod and like I know what he's talking about and go, uh-huh.
Does anybody know where this snow is coming from? Seems a little out of place. Or in only one place.
I was curious about that.
Yeah, I was wondering
You
about
see
that as
his-
well.
Please say Jizz Monster, please say
Face.
Jizz Monster, please say Jizz Monster.
His face kind of dowers slightly. He goes, yes, the snow, unfortunately, a curse put upon this land that's also affected these fine folk around you.
It's always a curse.
I must admit that may possibly be my own fault.
What the hell happened?
Well, a long time ago, I was trying to crush my lovely Velsakia here, who was to be a bride to Strahd.
Oh.
I do believe if we were to bring love to his life, that perhaps he would release Barovia of these chains that he has placed across this land. And in my creation, I unfortunately caused some problems within the weave in the area. It seems this particular village has been struck and is in a permanent state of winter. You said that you would render assistance, did you not?
Yes, like I said, if there's a means for mutual assistancing, yes, absolutely.
Then
Proper reward.
perhaps we could come to an arrangement of some kind. You see,
I have a question.
yeah,
Where are we?
We're in the food hall.
you're in Kresk, the abbey.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's an abbey?
A monastery.
Monastery. Yeah.
Could I
What's
start
what's
like
a
asking around about the songs that I have, the books with the songs? If anyone knows what the peacetime song is,
Which books did I give you?
the Silver Order hymn book.
So you got the Silver Order's Battle March book, and there was a different one, I believe.
Yeah, I bought 3. I had the Battle March song, the pre-battle kind of prayer, and the peacetime song. That's how you describe them.
These people would not know anything of those particular books.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, if you could possibly go in search of maybe a small tipple for the townsfolk, make them less annoyed, let's say, at the Mongol folk here, as it is not their fault for the curse that has been laid upon them, and worse to bring loads of wine here, maybe the merriment might make them a bit more pleasing.
While he was saying that, Adriana would have been like, because he was like, oh, like to make them happier and whatever. Adriana would have been like pulling out her dagger and then putting it away and go, after he's done, go, oh, so not kill them. Okay.
No, murder is not the answer. You must think of the words of the Morning Lord. We must preach peace and serenity. Violence should only ever be used in the utmost final times.
You
But-
know, if this place wasn't covered in snow, this would be super ideal for me.
But in death, would you not be free from your curse?
In death, you would be part of Kelemvor's herd, taken beyond life, into death. I could not fathom what such destruction of the mind would be considered peaceful.
Do I know who that is?
Is Kelemvor that is part of that ghostly army that we saw through the looking glass, or what the hell is it called?
Yeah.
Telescope thingy.
It is quite well known that Kelemvor is the god of death.
Oh,
He's not an evil deity, he just rules over death and seeing people to the other side.
Gotcha. Okay.
the ultimate party, the buzzkill.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you just need us to bring wine?
Yes. Just a lot of it. Enough for the townsfolk. If we could throw some kind of festival in the abbey and show them, then maybe more than just our gravekeepers could go forth into the town.
Do I know how much, like, a barrel of wine costs?
And
Well, it'd be different everywhere,
would-
wouldn't it? But
Well, in Valaki.
those snub bastards that charge like double for everything?
Yes, that's what I'm going
Triple
for.
or quadruple?
All right.
let me find out specifically for you.
We're gonna get to level 20 just by playing merchants.
Yep.
Let's just say if you were to buy the wine directly, it would cost you somewhere in the thousands of gold.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ha.
However, my god has given me vision that if you were to possibly visit the winery south of here, that there is some sort of problem going on that, if resolved, perhaps could also solve our problems here.
How far south? And I pull out the map. Is it this area? And I point to that area we were looking at earlier. As soon as I find that, oh, there's landmarks. There it is.
Let me just bring up.
I can do it for myself.
Can you?
I got my own map.
Well, bring it up for everyone anyway. So, the winery would be, and just make sure I get this right. Yeah, this is right in the middle of the lake. You're gonna have to go diving for it. It turns out it's like a really aquatic version of wine. It's just
It's really
ungettable
watered
around.
down.
I should have no problem. Water's my jam.
I will probably drown if it's in the water.
It
You
is.
can float on Newt.
Yeah, I can just float on new.
Yes, it is where you're thinking. So just south, where you cross the river again, you'll see the large kind of fields.
Ah, so the thing we thought was a churchish area is apparently a winery.
Okay.
And I point to the thing just south of that. What's this? And I point to that little circle down below.
The little circle, so you're talking about the
Yeah.
kind of wooded area.
Yeah, the little path that leads south.
That would be.
If they know the winery, they should know about that place. Kind of dead ends over there.
I
Ish.
would avoid you staying away from that area.
You'd avoid
It's
us staying
so-
away from there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Avoid it entirely. That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker. Suddenly, he turns into an 80-foot cock and balls and slaps you around the face.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
That is known as Yester Hill. It is home to a sect of druids that seem Strahd as the rightful heir of the land. I wouldn't suggest going there. If you're looking to the south, may I ask where you are trying to find exactly?
We're looking for religious locations such as churches and such. Holy ground, I guess. Can you point them on the map and I like push in the face?
You're pushing in his face and like, where's this?
I'm gonna look at Bay and say, I know where there's holy ground, and just like point to my own body.
Your body is your
Waffle.
temple, of course, of course. Preach.
Don't actually use.
And then spread the love, of course.
Holy
The
location.
only holy grounds I know around here would be the abbey here itself. And if you were to go into the mountains, there was an old temple to the Order of the Silver Dragon somewhere along there.
Mountains
But
north?
it's been lost for a long time.
Talking about the mountains north?
Southeast of here.
Oh, Mount Gaki.
No, just before you get to Mount Gaki, actually. There's
Okay.
a smaller hill. Just in there was a temple that was hidden away to keep enemies from Bay.
Okay.
No, don't keep them from me.
I guess that's next to Solenka Pass. By the look of
I'm
this.
gonna ask him and go, how do you know all of this?
Well, when you get to my age, you know many things. I've been around a while. Well, I have worked to make this land a better place as far as I can. For the glory of the Morning Lord.
Right, the glory. Yeah. Yes. So, you want us to go and get wine and bring it here for your people?
Yes, preferably.
And since you spoke illy of the druids who are for Strahd, it would be safe to say that you do not like Strahd. Is that right?
Strahd can die horribly for all I care. All I
So-
care about is that he frees the lands of Barovia from his evil.
So what if I were to tell you that we share you and my party and I all share that same ideal? If the time comes, would you offer the townsfolk to battle with us against Strahd?
Absolutely not. The townsfolk here are my charge, and I make sure they will come to no harm. Trying to attack that monster would only lead to their death. But if you have such ideas of grandeur, perhaps there's someone else here you could help instead.
I'm gonna look with an eyebrow raised, oh?
Yes, she came to us recently. I must say, she looked in a horrible state, but she refuses to stay still. If you were to head upstairs, the first room on the left, you'll find a young woman. I believe her name was Esmeralda. She might be able to join you instead. I would warn you against such action, though. It could only lead to your harm or your doom.
I'm gonna say, but isn't a life of living in fear worse than dying a warrior's death?
Well, maybe for those who are brave enough to take up the sword. But you see the people here and not such people. They are mere folk.
I'm gonna
Farmers?
go up.
Can I insights Adriana on that?
What do you mean?
Knowing that what I know about the ghostly army, that is
Okay.
Undead death really better than running away and living.
Like inciting?
You have your own interpretation.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Like, she's telling the truth about being, like, dying in battle is better? Or what do you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, she fully believes that.
Huh, I didn't have to roll. All right.
Yeah, I'll just tell you, like, yeah. Like, I think you know her at this point. Like, yeah.
Could be a natural one, anyways, but okay.
Go for it.
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
Oh yeah. You definitely, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know why she believes it, but she believes it. I mean, maybe you do know why. I don't know.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you do. I don't know. And then I want to go up to him and go, but you look pretty brave to me.
Up to who?
Can you roll a perception check as you get very close to him?
Okay. Here.
Turns out he was never really there. We're talking to ourselves.
Who knows?
Ghost.
As you walk up to him and get right up to him, you do note just how remarkably beautiful he is. But you notice something else about Valeskia standing to his side. You can see under all of her made-up face and all of the makeup she has to try and hide every blemish she may have, you see what looks like seams, as if she's been stitched together.
Like Frankenstein-y, like, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna go... Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go up to him and basically tell him, or try to convince him that he's brave.
I'd also want to know if there's a blacksmith in town. Or that, an armor in town, that sort of thing.
I could let you know there isn't.
I get my circlet. I get my circlet.
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage, Adriana, as you attempt to persuade him he's brave and should join such a fight.
Wow, okay, I'm not even gonna roll. There's my one. So.
Wow.
If I can get a 1.
Good
on
job,
an 8 on a
good
1,
job.
Pretty good.
That's
I know,
2
I'm-
ones. Oh, it wasn't in a row. My bad. I thought it was in a row.
No, it wasn't a row.
As soon as he this happens and I see it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna seeing his face as he's about to say no. I wanna and what if I offer you cake?
Cake.
I do not care much for this world's worldly desires. And bravery is not something that comes to me. For one who does not fear, bravery is a meaningless term. I see only that I can save those in Barovia through non-hostile means. And that is what I plan to do. Strahd should be here shortly, after all.
You'll get someone one day, Bip.
Why is
I'm
Why
going
is
to go
Strahd
upstairs.
coming here?
Because they're
Well,
marrying
to see
off
his lovely bride, of course.
their daughter. Their guy's daughter.
Oh, Esmeralda?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Sorry. I thought he was meaning the Frankenstein person.
I thought he didn't mean Stitch
And I was like, what? Yeah, I was like,
Are
what?
we in the Hunchback
No.
of Notre Dame right now?
No,
he
it's
Stitch Face.
It's Stitch Face. This is Nightmare Before Christmas. That's Sally. That's
Oh.
all the snow.
He believes Strahd is coming to see Valeskia, the one next to him.
Valeskia. Okay, hold on.
After all, isn't she beautiful? Divine? Of course she would be his bride. Once he takes one look at her, surely he would let loose Barovia from his chains.
Yeah, they'll kill everybody, and I'm gonna go upstairs.
So what
Can
if
I
she
try to figure out
also
if
joins
she
in
has,
on
like, a-
killing?
I'm gonna follow
You follow
the
Joker? That's-
Joker.
Okay. What do you want to work out, Gian?
If she has some sort of like curse is the wrong word. It's more like if she has like a puppeting spell on her or something. I don't know how I could.
That'd be like charm.
Roll an
person,
arcana
Yeah,
check.
charm.
Yeah. Okay.
There would definitely be a
dominate
charm.
person, charm person. Yeah, something like
Well. rolling
Wow.
Really good today.
Oh my
It was
god.
seven. You wouldn't know the kind of magic that goes into this kind of thing.
I
So
I just meant if it seemed like she was like under a spell. Do you know what I mean?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
that. Can you even tell what day it is with these rolls?
I know, right?
Welcome back, Sully.
I just died in your arms.
I literally just came back to that shit. What the fuck?
I want to talk to her somehow alone, or away from him.
And how do you wish to do that?
Just pick her up and walk away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like princess carry her out the door. No,
Totes.
I wanna. I guess I'm next to them, and then I'll
You're
say,
talking, huh?
yeah. So I'll say, yes, she is indeed very beautiful. May I talk to her about her skin routine?
Of course you may.
And I'm gonna like try and direct her into the corner. Like,
As you attempt to pull her away from him, he suddenly places his hand on yours and goes, "You said you merely wanted to ask a question. You have no need to take her anywhere."
oh, of course, but it's just, boring girl stuff. You don't. I don't think you need to hear that.
Rescue is my charge. I would never let her out of my sight.
Oh, she won't be out of your sight. We're just gonna go over there. I'm gonna point to like the wall.
If you cannot ask your question here, you may be on your way.
She's gonna go.
You try.
Oh, you're fun.
More fun than one of your descendants could ever imagine.
I'm gonna ask him. What do you know of the silver dragons?
They followed a different lord to mine and felt that they could take Strahd and use meaningless violence to take him out. Unfortunately, the Morning Lord does not agree with such methods, and I believe that I can save them instead.
With, and I'm gonna point to like the food on the table. Crappy food scraps.
No, with Valeskia. With her divine beauty, Strahd will be struck. He will see
I'm
the
gonna-
error of his ways.
I'm gonna insight him and if he actually believes that she is,
Go ahead and roll insight.
because I think he's full of shit.
As far as you can tell, he is very much meaning every single word he says.
Empty of shit.
I'm gonna say, Do you not have a mirror in this abbey?
We have many mirrors.
So can you not see yourself?
Of course I can. I am one of the most beautiful beings in this abbey.
Exactly. Although Valeski is beautiful, you, sir, are blessed.
More so than you might understand.
Do I pick up that he's talking about us in a sexual nature?
No.
No? Okay.
You implying he's
If
having sex with
anything,
his daughter?
he shows no interest in you in that way at all.
No, I just meant
He
like
seems
he's
very
just saying
cold
that
and
he.
shut off to you in that kind of way.
I'm just saying if he like is trying to say that he has big dick energy.
No.
No. Okay.
Well then, if we're done with our chat, perhaps you should be on your way. Remember, if you see the Morning Lord's light, remember our deal. Bring me some wine, and we can see about bringing Strahd's reign peacefully to an end.
I'm trying to think of something, and that would be very funny, but I can't do that without being detected. Like he would know I'm casting something.
Until you try it.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I should just turn around and leave, I guess. Or wherever Joker is.
Okay. Then you guys head upstairs, where you can see these stairs either in the building you're in, or you can head across the courtyard to do so. He pointed you upstairs, so I assume you were just going to head straight up.
Yeah. Also, on the way to walking away, I probably would have walked away earlier than everybody else, except for maybe Bup following behind me. The ghostly figure, is it doing anything in particular in this cursed village?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Oh, cursed-esque village. And I probably can't see him all too well, but...
You see the spirit of the person who's been following me seem almost kind of upset about what has happened to all the residents of this village.
Yeah, interesting.
And yes, I know you're blind, I'm just making sure to get to nap up.
And I
Make
still
sure I'm
can't,
getting this area.
and I still can't hear him, right?
No.
Okay.
So having head up the stairs, you find yourself in a rather run-down area.
I'm gonna say that architecture
Why
is
has it
way
got a
different.
wall up there? My lord, my thing did not work very well, so there we go.
Yeah, the architecture between here and the last place looks so different.
Mhm.
I'm giving this place a 1 star. If these
Yeah,
are
1 star in the
residential-
Airbnb.
Yeah, these are residential areas. Is this where you're supposed to sleep? 1 star. And the food? What if I was a foodie?
Yeah.
That is true. So you come across what looks like to be some kind of reception area. It's unmanned. You see a door to the right that he mentioned to go through.
Well, I have no
Oh, you
reason
went-
to distrust him completely, so I'll just go in. And I'm dead.
And you did. I don't know why this is not lined up correctly. This is so annoying. There we go. Oh, this map really did come through crappily. Oh, well, nothing I can do about it.
That thing looks like a ghost face.
Kind of.
A little bit.
As you enter in the room, you see beds destroyed all over the place, except for one bunk bed, to where you see a Vistani woman sitting, currently looking over what looks like a hand crossbow in her hand.
Aimed at us?
No, she's just examining it.
I thought I might have to, slap the bitch.
Well, hello there. We don't often get visitors to the Abbey. What are you lot doing here?
We came across this village or town,
They're gone.
whatever, and wondering why it's so snowy and the people are so cursed. And what are you doing here? Because we have reason to believe that somebody named Rictavio has been looking for you.
Rictavio?
Rictavio.
I can't say I know anyone of that name. What would he be looking for?
Do I believe her?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Uh-oh. I think we've been screwed. I think Rictavio's the Mad Mage.
24. She seems genuinely confused by the name.
Oh.
Do you mind describing this man to me?
I'll describe
Sure.
him because I've seen him a bunch of times in town. I think, right?
And we came across him
Sure.
in his heart, so it's not even describing
Yeah. So I'll be like, oh, he has like
Yeah.
whatever he has like a beard or whatever. I don't know what. I don't think he ever gave us a description of what he actually looked like.
So
mean,
you
he did
describe a
probably-
man with a balding head of hair, with dark
Okay.
glasses, a walking cane, and a rather snazzy brown suit.
Yeah, and I'll say he like travels in a cart with a bunch of things and this and like the like the fancy books we saw and all that. Yeah.
And he doesn't have cake.
He doesn't have cake. Yeah. Does that ring any bells?
Did he have a monkey?
Yes.
I see. Well, it seems I do know this Rictavio after all. Where did he say he would be?
How about you tell us what his real name is?
Real name
Apparently
is,
he
yeah.
lied to us.
For good reason, I assure you. It's best not to speak his name out loud here.
Then you can
Can
write
you-
it down if you.
I was gonna
want
say,
to,
can you
or-
write it? And I'll give her, like, I'll hold like parchment with my my forgery kit.
It's
And
Rumpelstiltskin.
If this man meant to confuse and dissuade us, and now seems to have tricked us, we may have to go back and pay him another visit.
Will she write it?
He looks around and goes, "You never know what eyes may be watching you.
I'll go.
We are, after all, here in Barovia. I myself was waiting for Strahd so we can stake him through that dirty heart as he walked through the door."
Angry.
As she says that, Adriana is gonna like look like Sanji from One Piece when he sees Nami, just like heart eyes and like noodle arms.
I thought we were all about love here. What happened?
I'm sorry.
Nami Swan. Yeah, exactly like that. And she's gonna go.
I don't know what One Piece is. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's gonna go. That sounds lovely.
How about you whisper it into her ear?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
No,
instead.
I mean like I go to tell Osmar to whisper the name into your ear, because I don't think
Oh,
we need to solve this now. Otherwise,
I was
I have to stab a bitch.
gonna burn the paper once we read it all read it. So
Well, she's not writing it. She says there's eyes everywhere.
she's not writing it.
No.
Nope.
She said there's ears everywhere. Now there's eyes everywhere.
Hmm.
If you won't tell us his name,
I'm gonna lean.
then we're not gonna tell
Yeah.
you where we saw him.
I'm gonna lean
just
in
that it's
real
looking for you.
close, like uncomfortably close to her. and basically whisper and say, "Oh, darling, you can tell me. It's safe."
You see her reach into her pocket and start to pull out a very similar deck of cards to what you saw Madame Eva using so many moons ago. You see her shuffling them about, cracking them together, and she suddenly deals 2 cards. She looks them over, peers at you and goes, "Not this time."
What 2 cards did she do?
Before you are able to see them, she quickly puts them away. Now, if you're here, then perhaps you are here to slay Strahd as well?
Oh, definitely.
We're here to contribute, but now's not the time. We're not suicidal.
So what plan do you have?
I'm gonna tell her. Well, as of right now, we just wanted your cooperation, but I don't know if you really want me to start threatening you, and I don't want to do that because we're on the same team.
Why would you threaten me for?
I'm gonna take out the holy chalice. Is there water in it?
Yeah, you kept water in it from last time.
I splashed it in her face. I might be undead.
In her face? Okay.
As you splash it in Esmeralda's face, she does nothing to dodge this. As she stares directly at you with this water dripping down her face. Are you satisfied?
I had to know.
I'm gonna go.
That's
I'm gonna look at Joker, or look at that Dessel, and I'm gonna with a smile on my face that she can't see, and I'm gonna go, "Dessel, that's so rude. Why would you do that?" And then look back at her and go, "Oh, let me help you dry off."
As
Also-
you leaning closer to help her dry off, suddenly you feel a splash of water on your own face.
From who?
Her, I'm assuming. I didn't have any more water. It's one a day.
Yeah, what is she? Did
You
she
see
throw it?
Esmeralda holding an empty vial as she splashed holy water in your face.
Ha!
Does that do anything to her?
Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything to me. I asked Sketch already before. He said nothing
Pretty,
happens.
pretty fucking funny though.
Well, I do have a
So you're
question.
just horny.
It's like cold water splashed on you. It gets away the horniness. That's what the holy water is. The holy water that hits the floor, does it also do anything?
No.
These are like cursed areas, so I thought maybe. Okay.
No.
So yeah, I'll look at her and I'll go, why did you do that?
Well, you always have to be certain. A group of adventurers suddenly walk into my bunk room and start asking me questions about someone I know. You have to be careful.
And you're asking questions of the same person, you know, and we've been cooperative up until this point. We're not just gonna give.
First time I
She
heard
stands
about
up.
that.
You see she has a very large rapier in one hand and a hand axe in the other. You see a silvered short sword dangling off by her side as she looks at you and states, "Well, all I can say is if you were to be in your room cleaning your implements and a group of 6 people just walked into your room, would you be a bit on edge?"
Oh no,
Yep.
that's just an exciting time for me.
I welcome newcomers.
She looks at you
I wouldn't-
quizzically.
Yeah.
That's a Tuesday
Yeah.
night for this one.
Yeah, like I was saying, like they can all back me up.
I'm gonna like pull one of my slices of cake, the one that looks the best, and be like, "But we offer you treats, cake. Good. Would you like to try some?"
Do you even know which ones are poisoned?
At this point, I don't even know which ones are poisoned. I'm just gonna
Oh
flip a
no.
coin.
Yeah, you weren't here. He Russian roulette the cake slices.
That's
Yeah,
so
I'm
funny.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Well, I'd roll a 1d6, and odds and evens, I guess, because there's 6 slices, right? I think it was.
There
Which
were
ones?
12, but
Oh, my bad. Then roll a 1d12. Is it?
I wanna I
odds
wanna
even?
know if she will take the cake first.
Mhm.
You see her stay her hand. She is not willing to take food from you.
But cake real good. I'm gonna like grab like a little bit of the cake and I'm gonna eat it.
I've
In front
just
of
eaten.
her?
I have to look after my figure after all.
Does she have a nice figure?
He wears clothes that seem to be very unrevealing, very
Oh.
baggy to hide whatever it is she's carrying.
Just a high
Modest.
school doll.
I'm gonna look at her and like look at me and like also point to Bay and be like, well then if your figure is so precious, there's no need to hide it. Look at us.
We
Oh,
love to
that's
show off.
Well, that's good for some, but not for others. I have a bit more modesty.
Well,
What's
We
the
were sent-
phrase?
I have offered
We
my
were sent
god
here
my
by more
body,
than
so
one
he
soul.
should be able to see it as he pleases.
we were sent here by more than one source, other than supposed and fake name Rictavio. We were also sent by Lady Elizabeth, or well, not really her, but I described the Golden Light Lady, and she told us that we were to recruit you for the final battle, and you would help us. That's why we know now is not the time.
What lady are you referring to?
I described the old rickety old lady.
No. You have spoken to Madame Eva. Certainly curious. One outside of our family is often not one who would speak to us.
Well, she talks to us all the time.
I'm gonna nod.
There you go, there's a picture of Esmeralda.
I'm gonna send. I'm gonna tell her that if she can trust us, why can you not?
She's wearing 2 different boots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that is a sick fit.
Dope. She looks like a pirate.
Arr.
And the one boot is technically a peg leg.
Oh yeah, that could be a metal leg she lost.
Do you read me sketch?
He's still not going to be taking it.
No. But do you read what I said?
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
As you look towards the strange boots she has wearing, you see that she kind of covers them as you are looking. Why are you looking at my legs, you strange people? Anyway, I would
I'm gonna
say...
point at Dessel and say because he has a foot fetish.
Huh.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
If you have met my master, then perhaps we should go and see Rictavia.
As soon as you tell us who Rictavio really is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna assume it's a
Although-
trap.
You don't need to speak his name, but can you tell us what his real vocation is?
Evocation. Sorry.
Evocation? No, just take his job. If he's not a tradesman, what is he, basically?
He's a traveler like me, obviously. What else would you expect?
A traveler. Why are you here?
He
Well-
said she was gonna stab a bitch.
Yeah,
I'm
But
here
I'm
to
saying-
stab Strahd.
but what if he never comes here?
Well, the divine being in the other room is very convinced he'll be this way shortly.
Yeah, he did tell us that.
So what if your plan gets foiled and it just doesn't work out, you die?
Then I will have failed my master. But
Well,
we
your
can't live
mas-
in shadows all our life.
But your master says you're to come with us and help us when the time is right, and right now is not the time. So how about you get out of here with us before Strahd shows up, and hide out somewhere else for now until we either come get you or you can join us, but we're not quite ready.
We
And
have a
also-
place that we're gonna turn into a church if you would like to come praise a god.
If you respect your master's opinion and beliefs, then you should respect what we're telling you.
Did he give anything to you for me?
I think there's a feather somewhere, but I don't know who's got it.
I think Zom might have something.
Do I?
I don't. I definitely don't.
It's up to you. What are you guys giving him?
An HJ.
Nice good old... Oh, you know what? I can give the ectoplasm cum.
Well, I don't have anything from that bitch. I left that all up to you guys.
Is that what you're telling her now?
No, I'm asking. I don't. They have to check their inventories. I don't have anything like that.
I have a flask of holy water. Did I? No, I made that. I made that. I made that. I made
Yeah,
that.
you made holy water.
I don't think I have anything.
I still have the ectoplasm cum.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Didn't we give it to Salad and then Salad left?
I
Could be.
offer.
No, Salad wasn't alive or with
Well,
us.
no, Salad was alive at the beginning.
No, I'm saying, but Rictavio was with Adriana.
That's. I no. I
Okay,
thought
Salad
it was.
wouldn't have it.
I thought it was. She's asking for something from. Oh.
Oh,
I
from
hate
that,
sketch.
Salad had
Stop
Salad
looting my
had-
inventory.
right. Salad had nothing. I can tell you that.
The only thing I got off of that douchebag, Rictavio, was the Inferno Ritual book.
I thought it was a book or something.
Yeah, you traded the book for him.
I traded the book for a different book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I got off of him. I know there was something else. Somebody got something off of him. I don't remember what else. I guess I can show her the book if that's what you're all waiting for, because that's the only thing I got. I don't know what you guys have in your inventories.
Not
I
much.
already said what I
I'm
have.
waiting for you to decide whether you're giving her something or not.
I will show her the book.
He gave you this to give to me?
He didn't give us anything to give to you. At least I'm as truthful as I can be.
Yep, that
He
sounds
told
about
us-
right.
He told us to find you and to bring you back, or to at least tell you to come back. Yeah, for your safety.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I wasn't expecting him to give me anything, but it would have been nice, you know?
Well, the
I
only
can
thing
give
he
you
really...
cake as a like, you don't feel left out.
The only thing he truly gave us was an arrow shot at us, and I showed her the golden tipped arrow. I still have one of those.
Oh, yeah.
He has a look at both the golden tipped arrow and the book. You said he sold these to you.
I traded the book, and he shot us with the arrow. And
Yes.
that's why I kept it.
I
He
see.
He didn't realize who we
Was
were
he
at
traveling
first.
in a wagon?
Yeah.
That bastard. Okay. It's all fine. I shall join you. I believe you.
We have a method to safely travel through the woods, ish. Safer travel through the woods.
I'll go. Since you believe us, now can you tell me?
No.
Uh-huh. No.
The reason I'm not telling you is nothing to do with trust. But the fates have deigned it that I should not tell you yet.
It's of a dick DM.
I'm gonna go and say. No, to me it sounds like you don't trust me. And Adriana's gonna look very sad.
That or not, if she's agreeing to come with us, I'm gonna try and rush us along. We can't be here when Strahd shows up again.
That's fine. Oh,
This is
Adriana
not-
doesn't want to stay long. She's just trying to make her feel bad.
Well, he's due any moment now, ish.
Is he? Okay.
This place is cursed. These people are cursed, and they want to be all peaceful and shit. Like they don't want our help. They don't have any
though.
resources we need that I know of.
I'm gonna ask her and say, is Valesky really Strahd's bride? Because I don't believe it.
The one downstairs believes she will be. But I'm sure you saw what I did. I don't
I
think he'll
did.
be too happy when he arrives.
Well, should we not save her from a most dreadful fate?
If I hear that, it's none of our business.
I'll go
Save who?
Valesky.
I don't think you understand quite what she is, do you? She is not really a person. I wouldn't worry too much.
She does not have a soul?
Well, if grafted body parts could have a soul, maybe, but I doubt it.
Okay. Adriana's gonna be like, yeah. She was totally gonna, like, just fuck up the, like, and, like, kill a bunch of people downstairs. But anyways.
You could absolutely do that if you want to.
Yeah, that's what she was gonna do, but
You
now
got
she's like,
you got another character
"Eh."
rolled, right?
right? No, so she's like, she's like, as long as Strahd gets a shell of a person as a bride, that's fine with me.
Is there windows up here? As
No.
I'm running.
All the
What-
windows are barred up here.
So I can't even through barred windows. There's no like little peek hole or something. Like
There's like little gaps that you can see through.
yeah, when I look through outside, do I see any mist?
No.
Okay.
You see nothing such as the indications you saw when you were in Barovia and Eurobes.
Well,
I
regardless,
guess the
it's
only
not
last thing I'll ask her is what happened in this room. Why are all these beds broken?
So the entire floor looks shitty.
Yeah, why? Like, what happened to this whole place?
The Mongol folk sometimes go a bit insane. They start breaking things. It's unfortunately part to do with their curse.
I see.
Poor wretched beings.
Well, seeing as the nighttime is more dangerous than anywhere else in Barovia, I don't want to stay here in the at night. And it
No, I
should
wouldn't
rep-
suggest it
The windows are barred. We didn't see any windows coming up the stairs.
either. No, you wouldn't have seen any, no.
I guess we risk going to the front door, or we try to unbar the window.
Do I
These
throw
people-
something across the window?
Ah, there you go.
I mean, you could probably break the wooden boards on the window if that's what you want to do.
I just don't trust those people downstairs in general. They seem kooky.
If we
I-
make a lot of noise, if I break the window and make a lot of noise, we might end up, Are we ready?
What do you guys want to do? You want to break through the window and try to get out that way? Or just walk back out and hope for the best?
I can
Walk back
kinda
out?
Just, like, stay back listening, but maybe
Okay.
a window?
Can
I say I
I?
don't see why you don't just walk back out. I don't see the problem.
I don't see why we don't walk back out
I'm down
either.
for either way.
They seemed peaceful enough, but I just get the eerie
I'm
impression
gonna-
of like a cult-like behavior.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
also kinda feel that.
I'm gonna tell Esmeralda to just go along with what we're about to do.
What are you about
Yeah, what are we about to do?
We're on this.
Oh, we're just gonna make them think that you have business and we're helping you. So that's why you're leaving.
It didn't sound like they gave a shit what she does.
Oh no, just in case.
I've been free to leave with no issues.
Okay,
Famous
then
last
let's
word.
go.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yep.
And mic drop.
And
As you
we're all
walk
dead.
through the front door, suddenly there's 100.
Here comes the other shoe.
There's 100
As you-
Strahds waiting, and we all die.
Yeah, exactly.
with this eerie feeling that things might attack you from anywhere. You manage to walk through the front gates with nothing stopping you. It seems the abbey is just as safe as the abbot made out. The man in the brown cloak was not telling a lie.
Do I see the man in the black cloak? Is he like eyeing us as we leave?
As you leave, he would be outside the front of the main hall, holding hands with Valeskia. He seems to pay you no mind as you leave.
Okay.
I know they're eating shitty food, but it was food nonetheless. Can we ask them, I guess, if there's anywhere to resupply in this village? Whether it be equipment, food, anything of that sort.
Unfortunately, since the wine deliveries have stopped, so has any food or anything that's come this way. Pretty much the only things that are left are stale or whatever can be hunted or gathered from the nearby area.
Dale, you say? Okay.
Yes, so stale they have a +3 magic enchantment on them.
I'm never leaving.
I will
So-
arm myself with all the stale bread.
The slices of bread will be
Only
ninja
stale
stars.
Yeah.
Buff is
Bleed out just
nesting on
because.
ZeTian.
Sorry, what was that about ZeTian?
What Buff said.
Bobby's going to rest on my shoulder. Or nest on my shoulder.
Okay.
Well, I did double the supplies on the way here, so we're not going to starve to death. But we will need food for the house after wherever the hell we go after 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we could stop every day and hunt, but that would defeat the purpose of moving house. It's up to you guys. Do we leave? Do we stay? What are we doing?
Do we have anywhere else to go if we leave?
Technically, no, except for Mount Gaki. That's a very big journey that we're not equipped for, like ration-wise and food-wise. Esmeralda's got to... I think we need to stash her somewhere. Like
Can we-
maybe with Rictavio.
Yeah, can we go to? Are we near Rictavio?
He's not far, but he's not close. He's like 5 days away, according to the map.
Yeah, 5 days.
Roughly, I didn't count the squares, but something like that. So we
Where?
could drop her off with Rictavio, who said we should bring her back
True.
for a reward. There's the Mad Mage, who's just past Rictavio. So it's like on the way. Sorry, Jade, were you saying something? My bad.
No.
So yeah, if we go to Rictavio, we can keep going after the fact and go to the Mad Mage. He might have some stuff for us to help us, even if we have to kill him to take it.
I mean, he's mad.
He is mad.
Maybe the villagers only saw him on a bad day. Maybe he's like the happiest mage on the planet, but he's having a bad day. I don't know.
I mean, they did tell you stories about him fishing using lightning bolts, so...
Yeah, well...
It's true. I mean, he's just kind of like Zeus, you know?
What do you want to do? And then there's also the area south of us. We were supposed to explore the farm and do the wine if we want to do it. We could do that now before we leave.
Could do the wine.
This like, I don't know how many squares that was. I think it's like a day south and a day back, I think. Something like that.
I think so.
I can't zoom in on this map, but yeah, it's roughly about a day south and then a day back north.
Just remember, every day you travel, that's more damage to your windmill.
You too. Oh wait, what did we do with Carl?
That's another thing you haven't sorted yet.
Yeah, we finally made it.
Let's go to Carl.
Who's Carl?
Well, we brought Carl here. We were gonna drop his ass off here. But this place seems kind of haunty.
We'll go to Carl.
Maybe we should drop Carl off with Rictavio.
Sorry, who's Carl?
He's the guy that paid us to drop him off somewhere west.
Yeah.
Of Valaki. Because his whole evil family abandoned him. Because he was like the black sheep, and then he was the good one. Supposedly. Remember the guy with the big fucking like thousands of dollars worth of stuff in his backpack?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That we did for some reason kill and take his stuff.
Who's your heroes?
Yeah, we're not murder hobos.
Well, he was looking for a safe place other than Valaki. We could technically drop him off with Rictavio.
That is true.
But do we know Rictavio's safe?
Sounds crazy.
I mean, he'll be traveling in numbers at least, semi-safe.
So south for wine and weirdness. East for Esmeralda and Rictavio's tower. Further east for the Mad Mage. I think that's all our options at this exact moment.
South to Mount Gaki.
Well, we can't bring Carl and Esmeralda with us for that. That's why I didn't.
Or the Temple of Silver Order, if you could possibly find it.
Yeah, there's also the temple that's somewhere. I can't ping the map, but somewhere southeast of us.
I messaged you something sketch about that. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I vote east too.
About the temple.
I gotta check out the temple.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
Then I vote the temple. Well, we could look for that temple. And I'll look at Esmeralda and go, is that something you would want to do? That's... If she says anything.
Well, as long as we are on our way to defeating Strahd, I don't really mind what we do. I can defend myself, by the way. You don't need to drop me off anyway.
Well, I'm just thinking to get to the temple, we have to pass almost the winery, and or Rictavio's tower, because it's like right between. Well, where I presume we might be. I don't know exactly where it is. Up to you guys. Wherever you want to go.
I already put my vote in.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I'm on the
Zombae
map.
vote east. Which is half the stuff we just discussed, but east.
Yeah, that's like 3 out of 4 options.
Well, I would say Rictavio and then to the mage, because I really want to do the mage.
Okay.
You pervert.
Yeah, not that kind of way. I mean, maybe. I don't
Can I
know.
say, he's really wizardly with his fingers.
I mean, maybe it's a good time.
Get that? Those fingers got electric sparks.
You know what? I'm not
I mean,
against
I-
it.
I guess we can do what I support what Bay does.
Alright, we don't have to go to the temple right now. We can always come back, double back after, because technically we have to go to Mount Gaki after, and that is south. And the missing temple is also south of the tower. Somewhere.
Is the missing temple south, Sketch?
Yeah.
According to the map.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't show us where the missing
We can
temple
do
is.
that then.
No. But yeah, if you go straight south, that's rough location of where they said the missing temple is.
1 sec, I'll be right back.
I guess since they're gone, so we don't care about the wine at all, right? Oh, they're back.
Really.
There you go. Yeah.
Not really.
You scared me for a second there.
Just drags.
I was just like, what's happening?
I couldn't hold my love back anymore. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. You just had to tell me he loved me.
Our word.
Congrats
So-
on your marriage.
So yeah, I'll say we can go to Rictavio. Just let me talk to Carl, because I think I can convince him to give us more gold for the windmill.
So, since you have multiple directions to go, and you have some boons that were donated from Disco earlier,
Yeah.
would you guys like to use one, and I'll kind of reveal which ones are side quests, which ones are main quests, to help you make a decision?
Octavio's main, the winery's side,
Side.
and the secret temple is main/side.
Yeah, I think that's
And
what I think too.
the Mad Mage, I believe, is again main/side. You can do it. You can take it or leave it.
Up to you guys. I can let you know, like,
It's up to you. It's up to Bay. It's her boons.
Yep.
I mean, it's our
They would-
boons.
What do you want to do? I don't even know how many boons we
I
have.
mean, I technically believe you're correct on which one's main and which one's not.
Yeah, that's fine. If that's what you guys think, that's fine. It's just more if it would help you make a decision. Quite happy, since we've got 3, we're not had any combats or anything. Where it's
We
been
have 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
But
Use
we had
one.
nowhere where it's appropriate, so it's just
Use
like,
one.
Okay, fine. Tell me which.
They're all fake. I'm not telling you.
Tell me which way to go. Even though
Well, it turns out
I
they're all
still
wrong.
don't want to go.
eh?
All wrong. You can't go any
supposed to go
Yeah,
way.
the
fishing.
wine is actually the main story.
They're supposed to go fishing in the lake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, through contemplation and you guys wondering what's going on, you watch as Esmeralda takes out her tarot deck once again. However, it seems to suddenly be glowing with a golden light. As you look towards these cards, they seem to flick and turn in the air in front of you. One card shows, in golden light, a silver dragon. The second, still showing a golden light, what looks like some kind of temple. The third shows a tower in the middle of a lake.
Shocking.
That's the winery.
What'd you say?
The tower in the middle of the lake. That's the winery.
No, the tower's right.
No, that's Rictavio.
Oh.
That's Rictavio.
The winery's in the middle of like a farm area.
Oh.
No, what looks like a farm area on the map.
Basically, if it's not one of the 3 things I mentioned, it's a side quest.
Yeah.
If
Alright.
you want to just continue with main quests anyway. It's completely up to you.
Yeah, the winery's aside.
I still say Rictavio and Crazy Wizard.
Meh.
We can do that.
Oakley. Technically, the tower's not even that far from us. The
Yeah.
tower's almost equal distance to the winery by the look of this map.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, roughly. Doesn't have squares on it, but whatever. We actually could have passed. We could have gone to the tower on the way here, but I guess we didn't have a reason for that anyway. So.
Well, you went slightly south because you got distracted by the noises.
Oh,
the Were
yeah,
Raven.
that's right. Yeah.
And then you found the Were Ravens in their secret bunker, and nearby the shrine to the beast.
All right, so vote in the chat where you want to go: tower, temple, or wine.
Tower, temple, wine. Tower, temple, wine.
I'm not sure. I'll go wherever everyone goes.
I want to go to temple.
Ooh.
Don't care. Okay. Yeah, it's about 2 days on the map, give or take,
For which one?
for both the
Oh,
wine
the
and
wine
the-
and the tower, yeah, roughly.
Sure.
I guess we're going temple. We're gonna
Literally,
have
it's
to,
everyone but Zom. The only
we
thing I would
will-
think is Carl, but I
I mean,
know,
we
maybe
can.
we'll.
I don't know if he died. He died. I
we'll
don't know what to tell you.
I know, but maybe we'll find a nice place here. Who knows?
So you guys are going straight south to the temple.
Sure.
So.
Just. Yep, that's what they voted on.
Is it past the wine sketch?
The winery's right here,
Yep.
roughly.
And the temple?
As they said, the temple, or the tower's right here, Rictavio.
Yeah.
And the weird temple,
temple's
missing
here.
temple, is somewhere in these mountains. We don't know exactly
Oh,
where.
so it's a different road. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, they said
Um,
they pointed somewhere in this area. It's it's a lost temple for a reason.
Right. All good. All good. Okay. Yeah, temple.
Though looking at this map, there's something over here. And then there's a hole in the mountain right here.
Oh, that's just a pass.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't look like anything. That just looks like,
A pass, but you shall not pass.
yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways, no, it's the missing temple somewhere in these mountains by the sound of what they described.
All good.
And then eventually we're gonna have to hit Mount Gaki over here.
Gaki
Okay.
your mount.
I'll mount your Gaki.
Then, as you get back to the windmill, you see Carl sitting by the bakery, or the little oven, sorry. Seems to have made himself a small amount of bread as you come inside. Ah, hello. Welcome back. How was the village?
By the sound of you, very echoey.
I'm gonna say to him,
Am I very echoey?
It has like reverb behind it. It must be the Discord today. It's not a big deal.
maybe. I want to say to him and go,
Just been like cutting it out.
It's
we
alright,
thought that
whatever.
this was a great place for you to be, but something's off, and all of our intuitions tell us that this might not be the place for you to be safe.
Not
I
to
don't know.
mention
The place
Strahd.
seemed great to me. I would have loved it if it wasn't so cold.
I'm gonna. I might elbow Bay.
I'm just
just
saying.
talking.
I'm just saying.
Also,
Um,
Strahd is due to arrive here any day now.
yeah.
Not
so
the
I'll
best
go,
place to hunker down.
Have a
So,
do
I'll say,
shift.
I think it might be better if we look for somewhere else. Are you okay with that?
I would be inclined to agree if Strahd is on his way here. I would rather not be somewhere where he likes to visit. Is there anywhere else to the west that you people can think of that I could possibly go?
Yeah, what's the
I'll
west
say-
side? There's no more map.
I'll go, there's not much out west other than forest, if I recall. So, unless you want to be in the wild, which I wouldn't recommend, we're gonna head
I
a
don't
little
think
bit
I would
south.
survive.
Yeah,
We,
and I'll like laugh at him. I'll go, yeah.
We have
And then-
a semi-friend we can drop you off at, but we have to make a stop again first.
Yeah.
Well, if it's safer than here, then I'm quite happy to do so.
Yeah, and we'll say, yeah, in our windmill, it's safe.
Yeah, it has been very safe so far. I do grant you that. Except for the whole werewolves and the were-tiger.
We're bears.
Yeah.
Oh my!
The
Bear,
bear.
bears. You know,
Definitely screams at night.
I had a were-tiger and a werewolf both bite me, but everything's fine.
As for the screams, we just gotta tell Adrian to keep it down.
I'm gonna wink
I
at
tried that.
Dessel
She
when he
said
says
it
that.
wasn't her.
And you knock on the walls a little bit. She'll shut up.
Who?
Well, are we off to travel again? Does look like the windmill's getting a bit run down now, though. You
Needs
can see
another
the
400
places
gold,
that-
please.
Well, I did offer you payment for 400 when we got west, I suppose. I could give you to you now.
Just put it in that hole there. Points to hole of.
Hole there.
The money-
why
the
you're
money
pointing me
hole.
to such a thing. I'm not that kind of man.
Oh my god.
I guess it comes down to like how damaged was the house when we first when we first started feeding it, and like were we at like full and then made it all here, or and then now it's got full repairs to do again, or are we like halfway?
You've probably got another couple of days before it's not really movable again.
Okay.
So you could get to Rectavia without it, but then it's going to be stuck there. But, as directed by Bay, Carl gets out some gold pieces from his bag and he moves over to the dirty hole and starts pouring in some gold. As you watch the windmill start to repair itself once again, getting back to the lovely vibe that you had before, the very first time before you started moving.
We're having a cult serum by putting the money into the basket. It's now going into a hole. And while we're doing this, I shall give the house and everyone in it some words of prayer under the light, beautiful god of Apep.
Yeah, there it is.
You know, you also realize,
And as they say,
we run into
tentacles are
problems.
love, tentacles are life.
if there's no gold or any kind of valuables, we can re-up the house after the missing temple, provided we find it anyways. We will not be able to make another destination with the house.
Yeah.
We'll be stranded in the middle of nowhere if we didn't have enough gold. I mean, it's not. We can still do it. I'm sure. You know, Hidden Temple's got to have something. I assume. And we're not all broke yet, so we have some we can keep doing.
I mean, I'm sure some of us, I'm sure all of us can just collectively
Yeah,
get
we can feed a little.
money together.
I'm just
Give
pointing it
themselves-
out. When on the way there, we'll be roughly, I don't know, two thirds, 3/4 of what we're paying in right now.
Are you happy to have something to spend all your money on?
Oh yeah.
I hate you.
Love it.
Hookers and drug are what I want to spend money on.
I'm gonna have to start charming some random NPCs to come into my house and just give money. I'm gonna
Are you gonna
become
charm someone from
a
Quest?
D&D Findom. That is what's going to happen.
We'll just turn the windmill to a walking brothel.
A walking brothel. Yes. And our top model is Adriana.
Hey, yo.
You,
We're pimping you out for food and rent.
yeah.
All right,
Alright, I guess we're headed where we presume this temple shall be. We should have enough food to at least make it there, plus a day or two, I think.
Okay. Are you going to try and get someone from the Church of Apep whilst you're at Kresk?
Oh, that's up to her.
Sure. Sure, yeah, let's do it. How shall we pick a person?
How do you wish to try and preach to bring people to your cause? Is really the question.
That is a good question. I mean, are you lonely and you are looking for the love of your life? The family of your dreams?
Are you just going to every single person in the village saying this?
No, I think it would be like a telepathical advertisement in their mind. Yeah. That's what I would do.
And how are
just
you
have
going
like a
to
pop up in your brain.
Yeah.
telepathical?
Can you like pitch me the idea that you're trying to sell?
The idea that I'm trying to sell? It's the idea of being one with a family, with a people who understand you and can show you and your needs and your desires what you deserve.
I tell you what, I need to make a coffee.
Is there like a
So why
plaza
don't you
in this
guys
place?
bang out that idea for a little bit whilst I make a coffee?
Yeah.
Well, it's not my temple. I'm going to get water.
I mean, you're still part of it. We still have to get money for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna sell the idea of being part of a family, being together,
Yeah.
having orgies.
You
What
know,
else?
classic cult stuff.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Well, no, classic cult
Adria-
manipulation where you tell lonely people that they basically aren't worthy, but they can be worthy if they join you and your family. Because then they will be useful and loved for their use and existence, basically. But you gotta say it in a nice sugarcoating way.
Okay, and who are we worshipping?
We worship Apep. Tentacles are love. Tentacles are life.
Tentacles? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Pap, I'll give you a free pap smear.
Adriana would tell you that she wouldn't join such a thing, but she will gladly help you gather people.
I wasn't asking you to join. It is the point is to gather people.
I know. I'm saying, but she's just saying, don't expect me to join at any time, like now or in the future. But she is like gonna be like, yeah, I'll help you make these people give us money. Like she's
Okay.
like in for the scheme.
All right.
Yeah.
And who's gonna be like the face of the cult? You?
Me.
Bay, yeah. It's
Newt.
Bay, yeah.
Newt is the face of the cult.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Bay. It has to be.
Well, my tentacles will impregnate you so that we can spawn little cultist babies. You know?
Okay. I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Is it show me your genitals?
Show me your genitals. Show me your genitals. Your genitalia!
Oh my gosh.
That skill. More than I expected.
Okay, so what are we planning? Because I totally blanked out after that genitalia song.
We are convincing.
So I am gonna try to like gather people to get into our newly founded church.
Right. And then Bay is gonna have more cultists, yeah.
Yes, people to pay to keep our tree afloat, you know, basically swindling them. They join a cult and they pay us. Actually, it's kind of like a regular church, honestly. You join a church and you pay them.
I mean,
And
that's
we
true. We
get
kind of
exempted
like-
from taxes.
Sounds like we got a good.
We got a good system going.
I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully, I have a high enough deception so that everyone follows through.
Yeah, I definitely have a high enough perception, so let's go.
I don't think I have the.
That's what I'm saying. Adriana will definitely.
Oh, I can. I definitely can too.
I think me and you have the same deception scores on. So yeah.
7, yeah.
Yeah, 7.
So I would, I guess, use Thermatage. I guess I wouldn't be exactly in their minds, but I can create a sound that originates from a point of my choice and then just keep going. So they'd all just hear it kind of like a broadcast.
Who's inventing podcasts in my medieval fantasy?
Broadcast, not podcast.
So,
Okay,
have you
where
got
are
any
we
ideas
exactly
how
right
you
now?
are spreading the word?
Where are we exactly right now?
You would just be outside of Kresk right now.
Like outside of the town, city, whatever it is.
Outside of the village, so you're just outside the main fortification that you went through to get in.
Is there like a central plaza?
Not particularly. I can re-show you the image of Kresk. It's very much just kind of a collection of incredibly humble houses.
No, that guy over there has a hot tub.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've seen a hot tub.
Can I go
Very
like
frozen hot tub.
to the middle of the village to what would be the exact center of the village?
Yeah, you could like get to where the center of the village is. There's no like town square or anything there. That would kind of be the village square, though, if that makes sense.
Okay, I am gonna need ZeTian, Sam, and Adriana to come with me.
Okay.
You got it.
You got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna light them up left to right. Adriana, ZeTian, and Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna stand atop ZeTian's head. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you fly?
I consent.
I consent, I think.
You can laugh if you want, but I'm gonna lose my concentration if you do. Yeah. 1. I am here to talk to you about the cult of Newt. We have beautiful priestesses, as you can see right below me. We have Adriana, ZeTian, and the lovely Sam. We are here to invite you to come with us to worship Newt, the best of the
It's
gods.
Apep.
There's
It's a death. There's suddenly a battle for the microphone. You're not worshipping my donkey.
What do I do? The donkey.
Not
Okay,
the
I love it.
donkey.
You can continue.
The donkey. I want to pick their donkey.
Is anyone helping him in this endeavor, or is this just a fairy that's shouting up top of their lungs in the middle of the town?
I'll
Definitely,
help by
definitely
like
just a crazy fairy.
posing, and after every like sentence that he's like, "It's the best thing," I'm just gonna go, "Yeah."
I will be
Every time.
rewording
Like,
with
really helps
more engaging
I'm just gonna like
language
give a thumbs up
through
to it, yeah.
Thermatage. Having it spread from his point throughout.
Thermatage would give you 3 times the range of your voice. You could probably get most of the village from there, I would
Do
say.
we gather any kind of like looks from the villagers?
So you got Thermatage, got Adriana. Okay. Bob, as being the spokesperson, can you go ahead and roll a performance check for me at
Okay.
advantage to see if people are, firstly, brought in by your display? Rolling a private dice does not help me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my bad. Whoopee. Public roll.
performance. And the advantage.
Advantage. Oh, I forgot. Dice So Nice has been updated, so you might be able to get better skins on there if you want to play around. I know how much you guys love your dice.
No.
20.
No, I love my fuzzy dice.
Might look weaker.
I love my yellow dice. Not touching.
So, as you start shouting through the village to try and get some attention, you do manage to garner the attention of around 6 people who seem to step closer, though very much keeping distance and listening in.
Huh.
Hey, did you want to give a speech since you're the priestess of Apep?
Allow me to introduce you to the best priest in the whole land. My beautiful son over here. Come here. Come right up.
Oh, thank
and I'm
you.
gonna signal ZeTian to like pick her up.
Thank you. Hello, you beautiful people. Do you ever feel alone and without a home? Let me offer my arms out to you. I will reach deep inside your soul and your heart to bring you into a place full of wondrous love. Please come join me and worship in the Church of Apep, where you will always feel needed and loved by one and all. Was that good?
And when some
That
says
was
by
beautiful
one
voice
and
acting.
by all, I'm gonna like lean into her like cheek to cheek to be like, oh yeah, all the love.
We allow that love too, of course. All your desires will be fulfilled.
And as soon as she says desires, I'm gonna pull the cake and I'm gonna point at it and I'm gonna like put it away again.
Okay. Zombae, go ahead and roll a persuasion check to see how many of these down on their luck porpoise peasants you can sway to joining the church.
Why didn't it roll? It rolled, but like it's not there.
It is?
I got
I see a
8.
22.
I got 18 plus 4. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it wasn't showing up in my.
it.
It was not showing up in my chat.
Okay. Of the 6 people listening, 4 of them seem kind of off-put by what you're selling and wander back into the village. 2, however, somewhat younger men, seem enamored with what you are preaching and slowly come forward to hear more.
And that's kind of when I push.
What do you say to the 2 that walk forward?
It's kind of when I push Adriana a little forward, perking up her assets. And then I would kind of slither around both the men and Adriana, like in a circular motion, kind of whispering the pros of being with us, kind of like in a seductive way, and kind of like a snake whispering into an ear.
Is Adriana wearing like pants or a skirt or a dress?
It's more of like what?
Hot pants.
What'd you say?
Short.
Short shorts.
I was saying it's
Booty
it's
shorts.
like a it's a skirt, but it goes up to like the top of her knee.
Okay. I am gonna use Druidcraft and I'm gonna make a puff of wind to like pull the skirt up a little bit.
Thank you for the
Full
follow.
Marilyn Monroe on this.
Yep.
Cool.
like
and
holy
like put
visuals
my
these
hand over.
videos.
Adrian's gonna put her hand over her mouth and be like, "Oh, gasp!" As it
Go on,
happens.
give us your best Monroe impression then.
Performance.
What do you mean?
You have to give us your best Monroe impression.
Like her talking?
Yeah, her being like,
can
oh
I-
no, the wind's blowing my skirt. Come on.
Oh, okay. I was like, how can I show you me with it? Like, I was like, what?
Get good.
Go put on a skirt, take a picture, a video.
Yeah,
and have it
exactly.
pop up.
Gotta find like that breezy bit.
Oh my, there's quite a breeze.
Okay, since Adriana's the focus this time, can you go ahead and roll for us a persuasion check to see if you can get the
Attention.
final tap?
I was going to, I guess I could use, like when Zom pushed me forward, I was gonna use minor illusion on myself. I was just reading it. Sound. Yeah, I'm gonna use minor illusion and just put sparkles around my chest while this is happening.
And I'll.
Didn't think it
as
was
soon as I
Tuesday,
see the
but okay.
sparkles, when I see the sparkles, I'm gonna use Druidcraft to cast a pop of wing to make the jiggly parts jiggle more.
Okay, so what was it? You said it was persuasion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
persuasion.
for the follows.
Oh, come on.
That's fine.
That's a lot of persuasion. Good.
17. The two men that seem enthralled by all of this, one of them seems to suddenly snap to his senses a bit and kind of dashes away relatively quickly. However, you are left with one villager enamored with what it is you were stating. Young, dark-haired, brown-eyed. He seems rather muscular, probably a woodcutter from what you can tell with rather calloused hands for such a young man. He's staring directly at Adriana's eyes and is just wondering what life would be like. Where would we go?
Well, we go on all sorts of adventures, gathering people who need to be loved.
And anyone can come?
Anyone.
And I'm gonna go. Oh, you're gonna come, alright?
You successfully manage to indoctrinate one villager of Kresk. I will make him up a backstory later, because obviously I wasn't sure if you were going to do that or not this time.
I'm gonna walk up to him and like with my finger like dance my finger around his muscles and stuff and be like, just be sure to tell your friends on what a glorious church and faith this is once you've experienced it for yourself. And then I'm gonna walk away.
I won't disappoint you.
And then we're all. I'm gonna follow Adriana, and I'm gonna like signal ZeTian to follow me. Come, go.
Come. Look at that.
Okay.
To the
Yeah.
next village.
To the next village.
We must steal
Managing
at
to
least one from
indoctrinate
each.
one person.
Mm-hmm.
You manage to gain a follower who will contribute to the house. I'll work out the exact mechanics I'll use for it, but he will contribute to the day-to-day upkeep of everything in the windmill, which will help with it being destroyed when moving. However, bear in mind he is not a fighter, so should something bad happen to the windmill, you may also lose your followers.
That's fair.
So,
So,
with your newfound follower in tow, you head back to the windmill, the church of Apep. As you start now to travel south towards the temple, your house would be travelling across the bridge and down to the crossroads until it gets just here. A couple of days pass where you are simply looking out on watch, protected as you are by the windmill. Nothing particularly seems to be bothering you. As you get to the outskirts of the forest and start to see the mountain range of Mount Gaki before you, you start to wonder where the temple might be inside that temple range, and how easy it's going to be to locate. Your follower does his duties to the best of his ability. You can tell he's not used to riding on animated objects, and does periodically end up vomiting outside the window. Whilst you are travelling, is there anything you wish to do?
I'm gonna, if I wanna like try to learn how to play one of my other songs.
Do you like the pre-battle hymn or the victory music?
The peacetime song, because I already know the Battle March.
Okay. Then you start to learn the peacetime music, which sounds a little something like this.
He's just playing the drums.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I don't have something for it.
Yeah, it's very funny.
See if I can find anything in my music library that might kind of suit.
I was gonna say Adriana wants to talk. You said a couple days.
Yes.
So one day Adriana wants to talk to Bup, and one day she wants to talk to Dessel about certain things.
And it does mean, at this point, since you only had food to get to Kresk, plus a week, I believe.
Yeah, I bought 2 weeks. 1 week was to get the crest, and 1 week to get to anywhere else. 7 days, I guess.
You have only 5 days left of food in the windmill, other than your rations.
Yeah. After wherever the hell we get lost in these mountains.
Esmeralda is with us, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So that's
So
technically
two
2 more
extra
months.
You guys notice that Adriana starts eating less and less food.
Real quick, Sketch. Do I have any side effects for what I texted you?
No, because it only lasts a minute.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ask Esmeralda if she knows any of these songs.
No, I'm not of Barovia. Vistani travel land far and wide. We don't just live in this cursed land. I've been to many places, but I've never heard of these songs.
Is she carrying her? Is she like holding her rapier?
She constantly has her rapier and hand axe ready to hand.
Okay. Can I ask to like check her rapier? Like, look at your rapier. It looks really cool.
It's but a standard rapier. It's for those monsters that don't need anything special to take them out. She
Oh, you
gleams it
mean
in
you
front
have
of you.
you mean you have stuff for special monsters?
Of course. I have
do you
many
have?
things in my arsenals ready for the right occasion.
Ow.
I have this silvered rapier. Sorry, this silvered short sword on my hip. Should I come across any werewolves? And just here, and she opens up her coat, you see 3 wooden stakes lined up in a row. Stakes ready for vampires should they appear.
Ooh. You see, I only have like this small silver dagger, and this is all I use to fight because, you know, I couldn't find anything better. And like, do you have anything like skill-wise that I could get from you?
Are you asking if she's
Like-
carrying spares of some kind?
No. Like if she has like any advice when it comes to like battling, any like special move or something.
Special moves I don't rely on. They are remarkably unreliable. I've seen people who rely on a gimmick or a trick, and they soon end up dead. The best thing I can tell you is to always know your opponent before you engage with them.
Would you like a little sparring session? I brought these 2 sticks.
I feel like a battle between us wouldn't be very useful for what we're about to fight. Besides, something small as you, I feel I wouldn't really be able to hold my blade properly and I may end up hurting you. It wouldn't be in our interest to do so.
As soon as she says that, I'm gonna grab like a pillow and I'm gonna like put it over my head. What do you mean? I'm strong. Would you like to? What's that game that where you like lock hands and try to like bend the
Wrestle?
other guy's arm? Yeah, arm wrestle.
Arm
Would you like
wrestling?
to arm wrestle with me?
Rochambeau.
Hello,
Not that.
Well, technically they're both women, so I don't know.
Would you like to arm wrestle with me so that you can see that I'm not weak?
Not that wouldn't hurt anyways, but
Yeah, why not?
Okay, as soon as she says yes, I'm gonna cast Enlarge on me.
As you get bigger, she looks at you and goes, "Cute. You're still only my size," and sits down on the table across from you.
Okay. You say go.
As you lock hands, she starts looking into your eyes, and I need you to make for me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Lulu check.
Doodaloo.
Yep.
A little wisdom saving throw.
And funnily enough, it doesn't tell you, it just says, roll this against the appropriate DC. Thanks, book.
Oh no, that's an ability check.
Roll it again. I'll allow it. At disadvantage.
Sure.
Right. As you clench hands and you start this wrestling, can you go ahead and roll for me an athletics check?
Okay, but give me a second because there's something about enlarge and strength checks.
Gives you advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
It's usually the thing, so go ahead.
But you said athletics.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll advantage.
Oh, okay. I am so
So-
confused with those little dice.
Yeah, I know. As you both put your elbows on the hand and you clasp hands ready to wrestle, suddenly you feel a stiffening in your body. Esmeralda says, "Go," and slowly takes your hand and taps it against the table. You are unable to fight back at all.
I'm gonna like start rubbing my wrist and look at
You
her
find
and,
yourself
"What was-"
unable to move.
I look at her with a, what was that face? But
No, you can't move your face either.
Ah, Rep.
She looks
I'm
at
just
you in
there.
the eyes, and you can see her pupils have glazed over white. It passes after a few seconds. She goes, And that is we don't rely on a trick of the trade. It's useful to be able to cast a spell without being able to say or do anything. But there's always drawbacks as her pupils start to return. And you feel the whole person break on you.
Oh no.
A what?
What do I do? Help?
No, you can move now.
Yeah, you were held.
She
Yeah.
casts hold person on you.
Okay. I'm like, excuse you? How dare
You
you?
cast enlarge first.
Yeah, because you said I was small.
I never said you could use enlarge to even up the fight now. If you can
Oh.
use magic, so can I.
Oh, look at you, Miss Fair. I'm gonna like raspberry at her like.
Fighting is never fair. You take every advantage you can get hold of.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna sit down on the table, pouting, and I'm gonna pull one slice of cake and I'm gonna eat it. Give me a second. Nothing happens. I just ate cake. Delicious cake. Thank you.
Now you need to roll a d10, because now you've got 10 slices left.
Yeah, after that, yeah.
I'm doing odds and evens.
Yeah, it's still a d10.
Why? Why would it
Well,
decrease?
no, now it's
Because
now
there's 10,
it's
there's 10 slices, odds and evens will still apply. And then
no. Before there was 11 slices. No.
Yeah, there would have been.
Yeah. So
Technically, it
he's right
should have
to roll
been a
D12.
d11.
Yeah. How are
I'm
you
gonna
rolling
start-
a D11?
I'm gonna start rolling 1d2s because it's either or, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. You still
you
got
can't.
a 2.
You can't write D11. I just tried it.
You got a 2.
I thought it might make one.
Nah, I won't make
Oh,
one.
that'd be
We'll
funny.
just throw it.
I thought I could put any number 1 and it would make something of it.
It does make a few things.
99.
There are a few different ones it can do.
As soon as I finish eating my cake, I'm gonna look at Esmeralda and be like, "Are you sure you don't want any?"
He looks at you and smiles, and out of a small satchel or kind of almost like a talisman bag she has on her person, she opens it up and pulls out something larger than the bag itself, what kind of looks like maybe a dried salami, and starts eating it.
Delicious?
I'm gonna be like, "What's that?"
It's a treat from my homeland. I
What
don't
does it
think.
taste like?
She breaks a piece off and gives it to you.
Have you ever tried breaking a piece off of dried salami?
Yeah, it looks like salami.
I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna take like a little nibble out of it, like trying to figure out what it tastes like. What do it taste?
Roll a perception check.
I'm listening and getting dailies done.
Perception.
As you nibble onto the end, you can feel that the end of your tongue, which come into contact with the thing, starts to feel as if it's on fire. Whatever this thing is, you have not tasted anything like it, but it is incredibly spicy.
I'm gonna pull my tongue out and I'm gonna be like, "Ha ha ha! What is it?"
Spicy.
It's a treat.
Why is my
She
tongue
just
on
laughed.
fire?
It's called spice, my dear. Now, are you going to finish that or what?
Spice? This is fire on a stick. I'm gonna keep it. Thank you very much. I'm leaving.
You spice?
You keep
Use it as
eating
a
your
weapon.
your fire fish. Bye.
Fire fish bite, huh?
They're called eye bite peppers. Very strong.
You can use it against your enemies if you keep it.
As I'm walking away, I'm gonna like leave my head like looking through the door while my body is leaving. I'm like, okay, thank you, bye, thank you.
Thank you.
You see her take another incredibly large chunk and bite this salami-looking thing off.
I'm just gonna shiver and like, ugh, nasty.
She seems to really love the taste of eye bite pepper.
Sure, I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna thumbs up and leave.
Anyone else has anything they wish to do?
Yeah, I want to talk to. While that was happening, Adriana would be talking to Dessel.
Sure.
I would be probably hidden away somewhere in this monstrosity of a building, and I would be studying. I have 2 books I need to study. One in passing.
Wanna see anatomy of the clitoris?
Yeah, you got the
That's a
midterms
myth.
going up.
Sorry.
You got the midterms coming up. You need to study.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my.
there's midterms coming up. You got any Fiji water? What the hell is that? Moss. I have
guess I have
a
to-
traveler's guide to the Shadowfell book that I've been meaning to take a look at. And then I have the other book I was going to study more on. Specifically, any reference to this place we're looking for right now, seeing as it's kind of history at the same time. And so I'd probably be hidden away somewhere. Not that you couldn't find me, it's a fucking walking building, it's not that big.
I guess I have to like try and find him.
Yeah, you'd probably have to try and find me. And I would also be trying to communicate between the Kitsune and the old man, contemplating putting on that other ring, if it's not
Okay.
working.
If you and Bunny want to talk about whatever Bunny wants to talk about, then I'm just going to ask Jade if she wants to have these hunky-dories that have been sat on my desk screen.
What the fuck's a hunky-dory?
It's an Irish
That's what I
potato.
was gonna say.
You just have Irish potatoes just sitting there. What, are you gonna throw it at her?
No.
I don't like the sound of that, no.
I'm not
Jade, want
throwing a
potato?
potato at
Do you
her.
not know what potatoes are? Hang on.
I am pregnant. I get pregnant. Prove it. Don't
Mm.
throw me things.
Don't throw things at
Yeah,
me.
how dare you throw things?
I left my phone downstairs, apparently.
Um,
I lost Jade. Just
alright.
take your phone on this one.
It's Dessel.
Mm-hmm.
So Adriana will, I guess, have found you in some room, and she's gonna like knock on the door
Okay.
and like knock while it's opening.
Well, then you'd find me staring at you with nothing in my hands. It's
Okay,
basically
I'll go-
probably talking to nobody.
That's fine.
You'd probably hear me talking to her with nobody there.
That's on again. Adriana
Haunted
doesn't
house.
find that weird.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah, haunted house. Adriana doesn't find that weird. So,
ew.
and she's gonna like be at the door, and then like close the door behind her, like the same like, and just say, I think
Not.
I have a inkling that you know something about me that you're
No.
not letting on.
I may. You haven't proven yourself to be false to the group yet. So you got that working
How
for
have
you.
How have I not?
I said you haven't.
Oh, I
Proven,
haven't. Sorry. Yeah, I haven't proven to be like truthful to the group.
No, you haven't betrayed us or anything yet, so it's...
Oh, betrayed.
You got that working... Well, I don't know what the word, you know.
Yeah.
Any false
Yeah.
ability.
And I'm like, of course, I wouldn't betray you guys. You guys have the same goal in mind that I do.
You also
And-
haven't been the
and
most
Strahd.
truthful.
Hold on.
It's for my own protection, though. It's not for because I have hate against you guys.
I can understand that, but for my own protection, I am also more secretive.
I need to cleanse my palate with Doritos.
Mm,
Doritos
there we
and
go.
potato.
hunky-dory.
Okay. The
Yeah,
real
just
potato.
looking food porn.
And I'll go, so you don't want to share or have a need for confirmation of things that you may or may not know about me?
You want to share what you want and just assume I know, and we can have a open conversation. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Adriana's gonna look at the ground and like let out a sigh and be like, if that's what it's gonna take, then you may ask away.
How old are you?
I have honestly lost track of how old I am, but I can honestly say that it's around 200 years.
No, you're 23. You've always been 23.
Right?
Oh, 200 bodies, 23 people.
200 bodies, yeah. It's been about 200 years, but I've lost track.
And your journal that you lost, the significance of it.
You think it's my journal?
Not very truthful to answer with a question.
That's Joker, God damn it.
He got a point.
Oh my god.
I would shrink into the shadows, but you can see me, so there's no point.
I can.
It'd just be sitting in the corner like a baby.
I'll go. She'll say, well, you know the contents of the journal because I told you it's of just some person that I once knew.
Well, if that's the only answer I get, then I guess that will be the truth I get from you.
You don't believe it's the truth?
How about we go with the whole truth?
That is the whole truth. It is a journal of somebody I used to know,
And somebody
but
that I
they are no
used to
longer
know.
here.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
And would I know already the answer anyways?
Okay. What do I have to do? Deception?
Well, you don't.
Because I'm not really even.
It's deception,
I would come
persuasion,
up
but you're not
with
supposed to say it.
this.
But
Because obviously I know all the information. I'll come up with a DC.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Oh, just that. Okay.
natural one. Oh no.
Wow, that's high.
Oh, damn.
I think I rolled the same thing for the last one.
Damn.
You watch her closely as she's answering these questions, and nothing about what she's saying rings false.
Okay. Then who's this person in the book? Journal.
Someone who died roughly, and she like grabs her head trying to think of how long it's been. Probably around 150 years ago. Someone who was very close to me. And so I keep it as a reminder of who she was and who she loved. And then you're gonna see her start to get sad. Like her body language goes from like confident to like slouched, and yeah.
All right, I'll take your statement as face value at the moment, but you're obviously holding back more. I don't know why you're looking for. I mean, do you know where this temple is? If you're so old, and you live in these lands,
The Silver Dragon Temple?
whatever it's called, I don't remember the Lost Temple. Yeah, it's on Silver Dragon.
It's been a while, but I think I still remember where it is.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Hmm?
Nothing. I can't remember the name of it. I wrote it down somewhere.
Oh. I think it's just like, I can't remember what it was, but it's
It was the Lost
Temple World.
Temple of the Silver Dragon or some shit.
The Silver Dragons. Yeah, she knows where it is. It's been a while, so she doesn't know quite remember exactly, but she's like pretty sure roughly where it is.
Alright. Well, I don't know what is it you want from me then?
Why is it you know and are so certain that I'm telling the truth or not?
Because information is power, and I made my business to collect it.
You've collected information about me.
And I'll hand her a different book I have. Where is it? Something I took from somebody else. I have an infernal ritual book.
Oh yeah, I remember
Covered
that.
in blood.
Okay.
Yep. As a token of good faith, you can have this book. I can't read it.
Yeah.
I'm
assuming I can read it.
at this point, I'm assuming she can read it because it's written in
it's infernal.
It's infernal, so yeah, I'm just assuming you can read that. I can't read it.
Whose blood is this?
Don't worry about
Someone who had it before me.
it.
A foe?
They didn't live long enough to realize they were one, if that's the case.
They certainly
Okay.
weren't a friend.
I'm not judging. I'm just wondering,
Well, let's see what you can
if
do
it's
with
cursed or
this.
something. I don't know.
I never checked it. I can't read it. It may be, but I severely doubt it. But
Okay.
that's for you to figure out, I guess, at this point. Let's see what you can do with this, and I'll see if I can be more forthcoming. So long as this doesn't come to bite me in the ass.
She's just gonna also look confused though and go, but this doesn't seem like
Answers?
something that would something that would have truths or lies about me.
I severely
Did you-
doubt it would.
I'd be like, did you speak to somebody that knew me?
I've spoken to plenty of people from the town that probably knew of you, and I've studied you, and just like everybody else in the group, over time. And I did research in the town.
But
Little bits and pieces, they all come together.
but I don't quite understand because I don't mean you or anybody here any harm. And you can interject that if you want.
Nah. At this point, I think I can take you, so it's not worrying me so much.
She's yeah. Yeah.
If you hurt the others, not the very top of my list at the exact moment.
Yeah. I'm just saying so I don't know why she's like, so I don't know why I'm like being treated as a threat.
You came in after
I mean,
the fact.
We all have.
I'm just
we all have
vetting
our
you.
secrets.
I vetted the others just as much, and I've not stopped since. It's more of you just because you're the newest. In time, you'll get answers, just like I'll get answers.
If I show you where the temple is, I guess maybe like tomorrow or in 2 days or whatever, whenever we do that.
Whatever the fuck it is.
If I show you that, will you better trust me and tell me how you know that your information is truthful?
I'll think about it. I'll be more inclined to. Actions and deeds.
What would
It's
solidify
not just on
it?
you either.
What would solidify it? Other than time.
Honestly, no, I don't have anything other than time at the moment. Actions and deeds.
Okay.
Action, deeds, and blowjobs.
Or that, yeah, actions, deeds.
All right. Okay.
We lost one of our party. Who might come back to bite us in the ass, apparently. Who knows what they knew
Maybe.
about us, and now it might hurt us in the end. I check everybody out.
So you are a powerful ally because you keep a mental note of everyone. I'll keep that in mind.
I don't mean anybody harm, as long as they don't mean to harm me. And those who help get help.
Okay.
All right.
And she's gonna say thank you for the book, and then leave. You back to whatever you were doing.
Does the spirit act any different around her?
Let me have a look.
The spirit is roughly the same as she claims to be. Or was.
What spirit? The Kitsune?
Nope.
Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Something else? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think here, I wrote down...
It's the spirit from the sword.
He would seem neither afraid of or compelled to follow this character.
And if I don't know, verbally, quietly ask the spirit, should I trust her? Would I get any kind of answer, like a shrug, or even talking that I don't understand? You know, something like visual cue. Like it even understands what I'm saying, for all I know.
The spirit stares in your direction as it brings up its hands, and it seems to kind of form a sun shape.
Happy ending?
Happy ending.
Casper gives good head.
Go
Has
ahead
no
and
gag
roll
reflex.
religion check to see if
No,
you
yeah, no gag reflex.
recognize.
Ooh, no good.
Hey, wow, you don't have any religion.
Take
No.
that at advantage.
I don't have religion. Let's click on it here.
I
right?
have negative religion, so...
I rolled a 1 on that. That was an actual 1.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, whatever.
So you have no idea what connects these two people, but you remember that just in Kresk now, the place you went to also had sun imagery.
Yeah, I remember their, I don't know if it's a god or whatever the fuck it was, had their sun industry. I also know that all his items are based off the moon. Fuck it. I'm gonna tune to that ring.
Okay.
I think
So
it'll
you're trying
help.
the ring of
It'll-
connection, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it'll help with both my patron and this guy. That could be for probably next week, but I'm just gonna tune to it. And
Go
that's
ahead
my-
and roll for me. A charisma saving throw.
Yeah, this is gonna go real well.
Oh boy.
-1.
You don't know why, but having forged this connection between your two patrons, you feel compelled to start worshipping the Morning Lord and his ways of peace.
He sucks.
Trying to find ways to overcome challenges without violence.
That sounds terrible.
Well, that's funny because the other patron wants the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Can you go ahead and roll another charisma check for me?
Love it.
This is gonna be just as bad, probably. Oh, 15.
As this feeling of religious fervor comes over you, and you start to feel the prayers and power of the Morning Lord, you also start to feel the cold and the fear of the depths, the ice that brings the mist, the animalistic rage of the Kitsune. You find
Yay!
yourself conflicted. Do you follow violence or peace?
Ooh.
There will be unknown consequences to what you have just done.
See, and this is
Ooh.
why you should have kept both your curses. Fun times are coming.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to turn into a tiger wolf thing.
I would.
And roll the peacemaker, Kutsune the bloody murderer. Yay!
Besides, it could easily happen again. I don't think those are the last
that's
were-tigers and werewolves we fight.
We never killed the tiger. He ran away.
Wait
Exactly.
until you see the warehouse.
Where what? The where what?
The warehouse.
Oh. Can I collect another house?
Collect every single house there is.
I'm just gonna have I'm gonna have an army of houses that just move across the country.
House for every single area.
Yeah. I can see us rolling over a hill, just houses with weird little legs, you know?
Oh no, look out! I'm a weremoon! Didn't mean a werewolf.
Bobby
Oh,
Yaga,
we're
like the frickin' house on legs.
House with legs. Well, we're a tree with legs. Actually, no, sorry, we're a windmill with legs. I don't know why I picture the windmill in a tree.
Oh, wait till we're into the who wolves and the what wolves.
The who wolves? The hooters?
Does anyone else have any downtime stuff they would like to do before we move on?
Ah, thank you. I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
Stab myself, heal myself. Stab myself, heal myself. Stab myself, heal myself.
I'm gonna become immune to stabbing.
Okay, so
Stupid charisma.
Adriana, are you choosing to show them the way to the temple as you know it?
Sorry, my computer died. Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow,
It's
yeah.
much louder now.
Sorry.
Okay. Then can you go ahead and roll for me a history check with advantage to see if you remember the exact location, so how many days it will take you to get there?
I guess.
As
Adriana
soon
and
as
I
my
are not
computer
talking.
turns on, yeah.
As soon as my... Why didn't you have her plugged in?
No, it's not plugged in. It blue screened. It's
Oh.
going back.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
really bad.
That's not good.
bad.
It's the curse of my patrons.
Yeah. Joker is... I mean, Dessel's cursing you.
It's because it's
Oh.
hot in the house.
Oh,
I
God,
take it that
yeah,
means you
better
don't have
also
access to
fly
Foundry right now,
to-
then, Bunny.
No,
Nope.
he's rebooting,
Wow.
so you might have to roll for him.
Yeah, if
Then
you want
I
to
shall
roll
roll
it.
a history check.
You got
13.
almost a 1.
Oh, wait, not 20.
Oh, yes. Nice.
For a -1.
With a -1, but you still got a nat 20. Nat 20 is a nat 20.
So, with a 19 overall, the rest of the party, unknowing to the conversation between Adriana and Dessel, you guys start to watch as every so often Adriana heads to the top floor of the windmill and starts to direct the windmill off the normal path you would have taken to get to the Temple of Amber that you were trying to get to, that was given to you in the tarot cards, and starts to head to this side of the mountains.
You're
Just
right,
below
Hmm.
where you found the beast orb. Under the cliffs, which are around, give or take, 300 meters high, you find underneath small structures that are bottomed along the bottom of the cliff, forming what looks like a temple area. You manage to find yourselves at the Temple of the Silver Order. Do I end there? Let's see.
No. I want to kill somebody and then make peace with them.
I am honestly so sleepy, even though I want to continue.
I want to kill someone, raise them from the dead, and still make them a worshipper.
That is proof of your divine power.
Then, to finish off, I may as well do a small description of where you're coming to, because why not?
Hell yeah. Okay.
So, as you are heading towards these buildings that seem to be almost peppered into the mountainside in front of you, you see just above a small river lake that runs along the bottom of the cliff a rather luxurious mansion.
Is it a river
You
or
can
is it a
see
lake?
it. There's a small one, so it's not on the map. Stream, sorry, as well as not lake.
Oh, now it's a stream. If it's a river, then a lake. Now it's a stream.
I never said river. I said lake and whatever.
Mhm.
The stream along the bottom, damn it.
Now it's some guy peeing from the top of 300 feet.
You see a relatively ornate building, surprisingly, compared to everything else you have found, seems intact. You can see that there are 4 capped turrets around the outside. The place is not very big, maybe 6 to 8 rooms. You can see just out of the reach of the fog, high in the winds, you can see the long dead banner of the Silver Order still flying in the wind. Clean, pristine, and looked after. In front of this small place, you see an incredibly large dragon statue. And that's where we'll end.
What? Wait a second, where's my circlet?
Oh yeah, it would have been like almost 2 weeks by now. We should have got it.
I was told I was getting
Did you
it.
contact Carly?
Well, he said he would send it as soon as it was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah?
Did we contact
Did
him?
you contact Carly?
No.
He never said to
There you
contact
go.
him. He just said he would send it as soon as it's done.
Well, apparently he reneged, so we have to contact him. But
Fingers. Send some fingers. Give me the...
I was gonna ask in the town, but I forgot about it.
Okay, so I contact Carly. Can I have my crown now?
Sure. How are you contacting him?
Bitch,
has
give
the
me my
card?
shit.
Yeah, how are you contacting him?
Calling him through the thingy that he gave us. What do you mean?
What's the thingy?
I don't remember what it's called.
You gotta
The
start
membership
remembering
card.
Yeah, the membership.
You gotta remember, he
card.
didn't call you through that. He sent you a message written on paper.
Oh yeah, fine. Write
But
it
do
on
you have any
paper and
paper that you
send
can
it.
send Okay, what are you asking him?
Give me my freaking circlet.
Are you just sending give me my circlet?
Give me my finished circlet. You annoying little bastard.
Working finished circlet.
Working finished circlet now.
Already paid for.
Already paid for.
Otherwise, I might try to swindle you.
Then as you take the piece of paper and send it through the membership card, as you place it on the gem, nothing seems to happen.
What?
Just
Last
out of
time, every
I
time
know
it
it.
touched a gem,
I
it
know, I
went
know.
through. It seems powered from what you can tell. But for some reason the connection seems to have broken.
I swear to God, Sketch. I swear to God.
We're
If
sorry.
you
You're
take
trying to
my
do that.
item away from me, I don't deserve that. I will throw a fit.
We're sorry. The person,
Sketch is
the person
really
you're
being
trying,
sketchy.
the person you're trying to contact has been paid in full already. Fuck you.
Go fuck you. I just scammed you.
Well, I mean, you're only 3 days away if you want to go back there and find out.